Indoor exercise for adults over 60 becomes particularly important during winter months when outdoor walking presents significant safety risks. Today we're covering 5 low-impact home exercises requiring no equipment that address functional strength, balance maintenance, upper body stability, neurological coordination, and lateral movement control. These movements target sit-to-stand for independence, wall push-ups for upper body function, heel-to-toe walking for brain-body connection, seated knee lifts for core activation, and standing side steps for hip strength. When practiced correctly and consistently, they help maintain strength, prevent falls, and support independence during weather conditions making outdoor activity unsafe. Before we begin, this is educational content, not medical advice. Always consult your healthcare provider before starting new exercises, especially if you have cardiovascular conditions, balance disorders, recent surgery, or mobility limitations. Understanding winter exercise safety after 60. Daily walking provides excellent cardiovascular benefits during warmer months, but winter conditions create genuine hazards for older adults. According to Centers for Disease Control data, over 36,000 older Americans require hospitalization annually from winter-related falls, predominantly from icy conditions. Cold weather additionally increases joint stiffness, cardiovascular strain, and respiratory complications, particularly affecting those over 60. Freezing temperatures, icy sidewalks, and reduced daylight create conditions where outdoor exercise shifts from beneficial to dangerous. Indoor alternatives become essential, not optional, during these months. These 5 movements provide comprehensive fitness benefits addressing strength, balance, coordination, and cardiovascular function without exposure to winter hazards. They maintain the physiological adaptations gained from regular walking while protecting against environmental risks that disproportionately affect older adults. Movement 1, SITTO stand with posture control for functional independence. Sit-to-stand represents one of the strongest predictors of independence after age 60, surpassing walking distance or speed as functional marker. This compound movement activates major muscle groups including quadriceps, gluteal muscles, and core stabilizers while simultaneously engaging vestibular system for balance and neural pathways controlling coordination. Research published in Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy demonstrated adults over 60 practicing sit-to-stand daily for 8 weeks improved lower body strength by 31% while reducing fall risk by nearly 40%. The neurological effect strengthens mind-muscle connection, enabling faster responses, better adjustments, and increased movement confidence. Beyond muscular benefits, repeated sit-to-stand exercises increase circulation, boost insulin sensitivity, and support cognitive function through increased cerebral blood flow. Each controlled rise from seated position reinforces strength, capability, and continued functional capacity. Stand facing away from sturdy stable chair with feet flat on floor, knees aligned with ankles. Place hands lightly across chest or extend forward if needing balance support. Inhale gently, then press evenly through both heels rising to standing position as smoothly as possible, imagining spine lifting upward like zipper being pulled from hips to shoulders. Upon reaching fully upright position, pause 1 second feeling core, thighs, and gluteal muscles working. Lower back down with complete control, avoiding dropping or falling into chair. Perform 5 to 8 slow repetitions, resting as needed. Place pillow under you if standing from lower position feels challenging, gradually reducing height as strength improves. Movement 2, wall push UPS with breath focus for upper body stability. Upper body stability, particularly in chest, shoulders, and arms, becomes critically important after 60 for everyday activities including lifting groceries, reaching into cabinets, pushing doors, or catching yourself during trips. Wall push-ups restore functional upper body strength without joint strain. Research from American College of Sports Medicine found older adults performing wall push-ups 3 times weekly improved shoulder mobility by 23% while reducing wrist and elbow pain through improved form and posture. Integrating breath with movement activates parasympathetic nervous system, helping reduce blood pressure, lower cortisol levels, and support cardiovascular health. This movement corrects rounded posture developed from years of sitting, improving lung capacity, balance and confidence alongside muscular strength. Performing wall push-ups with control and presence strengthens body while restoring trust in ability to move safely and independently. Stand approximately arm's length from clear wall. Place hands flat on wall at shoulder height, slightly wider than shoulders, with feet shoulder width apart and heels grounded. Inhale slowly through nose while bending elbows and leaning toward wall, keeping body straight from head to heels without sagging or arching. Pause just before face touches wall. Exhale slowly through mouth while pushing back to starting position. Perform 8 to 10 controlled repetitions. Count 1 2 3 on the way in and 1 2 3 on the way out to synchronize movement and breath. Rest between sets as needed. Movement 3, heel-to-toe balance walk for neurological coordination. Balance involves full body system including inner ear, nervous system, eyes, muscles, and brain. After age 60, small imbalances often appear before notice, manifesting as slight wobble when turning, slower reaction stepping off curbs, or hesitation reaching sideways. Heel-to-toe walking represents highly effective neuromotor drill reconnecting body's communication systems by forcing brain to recalibrate each movement with precision. Research in Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found seniors practicing heel-to-toe walking 5 minutes daily improved both gait speed and reaction time, reducing fall risk by up to 50% within 6 weeks. This movement stimulates cerebellum, the brain region responsible for coordination and timing, making brain faster at correcting missteps, catching yourself, or shifting direction. Each practice session trains balance while building brain agility, stabilizing ankle and knee joints, and restoring trust in body's reactive capabilities. Stand tall near wall or sturdy chair for safety. Place one foot directly in front of other so heel of front foot touches toes of back foot. Keep eyes forward with relaxed shoulders. Take slow steady step forward, placing heel to toe with each move, traveling in straight line for approximately 8 to 10 steps. Pause and breathe. Lightly touch wall for balance if needed, but attempt relying on muscles rather than hands. Imagine walking along narrow beam or balance line. Perform 2 to 3 passes daily. Over time, ankle stability increases and reaction speed improves. Movement 4, seated knee lifts with diaphragmatic breathing for core activation. Seated knee lifts combined with diaphragmatic breathing strengthen core and thighs while stimulating deep stabilizer muscles, improving spinal alignment, and retraining breathing efficiency with powerful effects on heart, brain, and digestion. After age 60, many people rely on shallow upper chest breathing, particularly those experiencing anxiety, back pain, or limited mobility. This limits oxygen flow, reduces endurance, and weakens posture over time. Practicing controlled abdominal breathing during movement engages diaphragm, transverse abdominis, and pelvic floor, all critical muscles for balance, continence, and core control. Research from National Institutes of Health shows seated exercises paired with deep breathing lower blood pressure, reduce stress, and increase walking endurance in older adults, even those with limited mobility. This movement remains accessible to nearly everyone, including those unable to stand for extended periods, yet trains nervous system, oxygenates brain, and prepares body for all subsequent movements. Sit tall in firm chair with feet flat on floor, hip width apart. Rest hands gently on thighs. Inhale deeply through nose, letting belly expand. While exhaling slowly through mouth, lift right knee few inches off floor without leaning back. Lower leg is finishing breath, then alternate sides, moving with breath pattern of inhaling to prepare and exhaling as lifting. Perform 10 to 12 repetitions, 5 to 6 per leg. Focus on control and breath rather than speed. Over time, this improves core coordination making walking, standing, and balance feel steadier without strain. Movement 5, standing side steps for lateral stability. While forward motion receives primary focus through walking, stair climbing, and rising from chairs, side-to-side stability represents one of first capabilities declining with age and biggest predictors of dangerous falls. Standing side steps activate often neglected hip abductors, gluteus medius, and lateral stabilizers of knees and ankles, muscles essential for preventing sideways collapse during walking or when catching balance after stumble. Research in journals of gerontology found targeted lateral movement training reduced fall risk in adults over 65 by more than 43% while improving walking confidence across populations. Engaging outer hips through side stepping improves pelvic alignment, relieves lower back pressure, and increases joint lubrication through hips and knees. Combined with mindful control, this movement retrains proprioception, the body's spatial awareness that becomes duller with age or inactivity. Stand with feet hip-width apart near wall or sturdy chair for balance. Engage core gently and soften knees. Step to right approximately 12 to 18 inches, then bring left foot to meet it. Continue 6 to 8 steps to right, then reverse to left. Keep movement smooth and controlled while staying upright, avoiding leaning or swaying, breathing naturally throughout. Imagine drawing straight line with feet to improve alignment and hip stability. Perform 2 to 3 passes per side, resting between sets. Over time, everyday movements like turning, pivoting, or sidestepping obstacles feel safer and more natural. Performing movements safely and effectively. Start conservatively with 1 or 2 movements daily if beginning or restarting after time away. Consistency matters more than intensity. Bodies after 60 need gentle repetition, safe movement patterns, and regular signals reinforcing continued use. Even small improvements in balance and strength dramatically reduce fall risk, joint pain, and fatigue. Modify any movement feeling too challenging by sitting down, slowing pace, or reducing range of motion. Goal is persistence, not perfection. Each small movement sends message choosing strength and capability today. Safety considerations and precautions. Do not perform these movements without consulting healthcare provider if you have uncontrolled cardiovascular conditions, severe balance disorders requiring assistance, recent lower extremity surgery, acute injuries, severe osteoporosis with fracture risk, or diabetic neuropathy with significant sensation loss. Even for healthy older adults, start conservatively and progress gradually. Stop immediately if experiencing sharp pain, significant joint discomfort, dizziness, chest pain, or severe cramping. Mild muscle fatigue is normal and expected, acute pain is not and requires stopping. Realistic expectations and timeline. Benefits develop progressively over weeks to months. Weeks 1 to 2, learning proper movement patterns, beginning to feel targeted muscles, establishing daily routine. Weeks 2 to 4, improved exercise capacity, beginning functional improvements, reduced fatigue during daily activities. Weeks 4 to 8, clearer functional benefits, noticeable strength improvements, better balance and movement confidence, possible circulation improvements. Weeks 8 to 12 and beyond, maintained progressive improvements, established sustainable habit, clear functional benefits supporting independence, continued strength maintenance combating age-related decline. However, stopping exercise leads to gradual strength decline, emphasizing consistent practice importance. Integration into daily routine. These movements integrate easily into daily routine regardless of weather conditions. Ideal timing includes morning before breakfast to establish movement habit, mid-morning break during television viewing, afternoon energy boost, early evening before dinner, or combined into single 10-minute session. Consistency matters more than perfect timing. Choose times working reliably within your schedule enabling sustainable daily practice throughout winter months and beyond. Complementary practices for winter fitness. These movements work best combined with indoor walking if space permits, gentle stretching maintaining flexibility, adequate protein intake supporting muscle maintenance, staying well hydrated supporting muscle and joint function, maintaining warm indoor temperature for comfort and safety, and proper indoor footwear providing support without slip risk. Comprehensive approach addresses multiple factors affecting fitness and safety during winter months. Monitoring progress. Track both exercise performance and functional improvements. Exercise metrics, increased repetitions performed comfortably, better balance requiring less support, improved movement control and smoothness, ability to perform movements with greater confidence. Functional improvements: reduced fatigue during daily activities, easier stair climbing and standing transitions, better overall balance and stability, increased movement confidence, maintained independence despite challenging weather. These functional markers indicate meaningful improvements supporting quality of life and independence. Conclusion: these 5 indoor exercises provide evidence-based benefits for adults over 60, including maintained functional strength, improved balance and fall prevention, enhanced upper body stability, neurological coordination training, and lateral movement control. These movements require no equipment, take only 10 minutes daily, and can be performed safely at home regardless of weather conditions. Start with 1 or 2 movements using proper form. Perform recommended repetitions consistently. Practice daily throughout winter months. Progress gradually as strength and confidence improve. Use proper safety precautions always. Combined with indoor activity, healthy nutrition, and comprehensive fitness approach, these movements support continued strength, balance, and independence during winter months when outdoor exercise presents significant risks. Thank you for watching. For specific concerns about appropriate exercises for your situation, consult healthcare provider or physical therapist for personalized assessment and guidance. Subscribe for evidence-based information on safe, effective exercise for older adults, practical guidance prioritizing safety while helping you maintain strength and independence through simple, accessible movements.